All right, Brett, Taylor Swift is not your garbage person of the week, but who is?
My garbage person of the week is Matt Walsh, who thinks that, guess what? There's no right to vote. You got to earn it. Take a look.
The right to vote. It is not a God-given right guaranteed to everybody, regardless of anything. It's not. Okay, it's not fundamental to your human nature that you automatically are entitled to have a say over the political system in your country. It's not. There are some basic guidelines that should be in place. You should have to earn that right. Not everybody should have it. And it is so incredibly obvious that if you are an absolute oblivious moron who knows nothing about your own country or the political or the government that runs it, then you shouldn't have any say over it.
Yeah, there's so much amazing stuff about this. Like, we go at TYT, we go to Trump rallies a lot. And a lot of your voters, Matthew, don't know crap about the United States government. So that's gonna cut both ways. But we all know exactly what this is. This is the things you hear about, like how in fascist countries did they first say, like, let's just kill everybody. They didn't start by saying this, but they got to like people like Matt Walsh, who was lauded. There's a lot of people supporting Matt Walsh out there. And a lot of people watching, he's like, let's just, and major candidates are like, we should have a civics test before you can vote and become a citizen, essentially, and have that be different from a civilian. Like, that is what they're doing on their big stages. And in the past, it was true that not everyone had the right to vote. And that was based on things that are like not inherently given to you by God. Back then, it was like skin color and gender. You weren't ever allowed to vote. More people voting is good. People like Matt Walsh, who want to pick their voters instead of having the voters pick the politician, are just admitting defeat and trying to see how much power they actually have. They're admitting that they can't message to enough people to get those people to look at them and take them seriously. And so instead, they want to come up with this BS test to make sure you can have the right to vote because, based on you answering the questions I'm asking you to answer. It's crap. I don't know what that test is, but I have a feeling it would benefit him and him alone.
And you're right, it's dumb because, I'm sorry, Republicans, studies have shown that they have less critical thinking skills, that they have less deductive, you're more likely to be a conservative and have low levels of deductive reasoning. You're more likely to have a lower highest level of education. The more educated you are, the more likely you are to vote Democrat. So it's like, bro, the people who wouldn't pass that test. I mean, Matt Walsh, I think he has a high school diploma. I don't think he went to college, but it's like, he's sitting there saying, if you don't know anything about the government, you should be able to vote. It's like, do you even know what's in the Constitution? Matt Walsh, like you can't just take that away from him. It's literally constitutionally protected.
And then they'll turn around and be like, and also, God gave me the right to own a Glock. It's like, what? He's older than that. He's older than Glocks. People have been around longer than Glocks, you psycho.
I do love the persona he puts on though, like this, like, oh, tough outdoorsy guy. But if you go back far enough on his Facebook, there's a picture of him cowering in fear of a spider standing on a table while he has his wife go and kill it for him. That's Matt Walsh.
For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.